Hello everybody, Fred here with another video, and I am back from my hiatus to do this video, and this is going to be how to do a comic book like material in Blender 2.8, as you can see here. Now I didn't model the Spider-Man model, someone else did. So anyway, let's get into the video. So I'm standing here, he's standing here. Now we're going to assign this. Now, if a model is good, it will have textures with it, built with it, and it will be UV unwrapped for you. So, what you want to do is get an image texture. Now I have my body and legs textures here. I already have my textures here. Connect it. It's already looking quite good. Until you look at the legs and arms. Look at those. So we're just going to have to assign a new... Now, we want to assign a new texture to that. So we're going to use legs. Also, if it's a really good like model, it will so here's a tip. With a model like this, if you press L, it will select some the parts that are apart, and it is really useful. So there, now we have this. I have this. Hopefully you have as well. So now, you want to get your... Now, there is a new shader. There is a new shader called Shader to RGB. Now, basically this turns the shader into an RGB. Quite subtle. You see the subtlety there. Like, it took me a while to learn the subtlety and how it works. Like, shader to RGB, it's quite subtle. It's quite a subtle name. Like, you have to have an IQ of over 50 billion. You have to have an IQ of over 50 billion to understand this. Whatever. Okay. So basically, shader, like glossy, glass, diffuse, turns into RGB, color ramp, color. So and then RGB like brightness, contrast, gamma, hue, saturation, invert, light fall off, mix RGB curves. Okay, so now. Got what one it was. Ah yeah, color ramp. Also color ramp. So now if you've done this right, the texture should now be grey. So now what you want to do, crank that black slider all the way up. Well, not all the way up. Not all the way up, okay? Now, you want to select B, copy and paste. Now put it in the legs texture. Here we are. Now, what you can do, now we want to get rid of the roughness. I mean, you want to turn the roughness all the way up, because or else there will be this. Or there will be this thing. I'll just show you. There'll be those things, and those aren't good. So roughness all the way up. And now what you can do is add a camera. Oh, already had one. And use this new camera. Actually, just find the right camera position. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. This looks good. So if you want it to be, this is good. Now if you want, you can turn the white into red. Then again, just look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Okay. Add a material, new, white, roughness all the way up, and a sign. There you go. Now you have your comic book like material. Now use this any way you want. So so wait a second. I'm just gonna get some text. Yeah, we can have, yeah, there can be this. Yeah. Aunt May, you communist. Now, I love Aunt May. She makes the best cookies. Just saying that, okay? No, you can say her, okay? Best cookies. Believe me when I say that, okay? Now, thanks to Eevee, who was not sponsoring this video. I'm just saying, like, Microsoft, Apple, if you want to sponsor me, you can just hook me up. Like, you can do it anytime you want. There it is. And there's a spelling error. Much better. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. Or later, or so long, or howdy reverse.